Hey, Brandon, just what'd you see out of Dean in the start tonight?
Yeah, just a tough time, kind of like Grayson, tough time putting guys away. After the intentional walk there, got ahead of Garver, kind of made a change up that got too much of the plate and the advantage count, and then same thing with the homer there to Garcia, 2 strikes, trying to elevate and just didn't get it up there enough. But it's something we need to really work on as a pitching staff going into spring training next year, is be able to make a little bit more competitive pitches with 2 strikes, strike the ball stuff. We just got hurt a lot this year on that. See the Seager homer, just a change up that he pulled. But I just thought he had good stuff. He just didn't, tough time putting guys away there.
What made Eovaldi so hard to hit today?
Well, I mean, that's the same guy we've seen. I know he's kind of had a weird season, injury plagued a little bit, and then came back off, scuffled a little bit. But that's what he did at Tampa his last time out, too. And that's what I've seen him done to us before. And the split's really good. He doesn't throw as hard as he did, but he's still rushing up there 96, 97, cutter, playoff pitcher.
Brandon, a lot to process. Probably not the outcome of the series that you wanted, but as you look back, will you consider this season a success?
I mean, how can I not? We're supposed to win 76 games, won 101, won the American League East. Really proud of our group. They defied all the odds. Nobody gave us a chance. These guys played their butts off for 6 months. We just didn't play well for these last 3, unfortunately. And but it's definitely a successful season, and these guys are going to be really good going forward.
Brandon, do you get a sense that it's the 3 games there because it's the playoffs and not the regular season as to why it didn't play as well, or is it just that it just came because that's the way baseball can work?
Yeah, we lost 3-2 in the first game, and then there's a couple of really short starts. The games 2 and 3, it's really tough to win when the starter goes inning plus, and so try to piece it together from there. I thought we swung the bat well. Game 2, Eovaldi just it was complete control, which he's done before against us tonight. We just didn't have any base runners. We just didn't do much against them.
Brandon, I didn't see what you were doing right after the game ended, but a bunch of your players were sitting on the rail watching the Texas celebration and really seemed to be kind of taking it in. Is there something to that and taking, obviously the disappointment of this moment and spin it forward?
Well, we have a lot of guys that have never been to the postseason before, and so, this hurts, and it's okay to hurt, and it's okay to have this kind of fuel your fire in the off season. It's going to take a little bit while for us to get over this a little bit, but I think our guys are going to come in hungry in spring training. The guys that are coming back, especially the young guys, knowing what this feels like, knowing what this tastes like, and it sucks. So, if they did soak it in a little bit, I think they're going to be better for it down the road.
Brandon, you were asked a lot about experience going into the playoffs, how young your team was. I know it just ended, but do you think experience was a factor in this, considering they have quite a bit and your guys didn't?
I mean, I'm sure it's helpful, and now we have experience. So this team going forward, it's heads up. It's going to be a really good club.
To kind of build on that, what do you think your players know now about the difference between playoff baseball and regular season baseball that they couldn't have known a week ago?
I'm not really sure. We didn't offensively. We weren't at our best the last 2 or 3 weeks of the season, and I think that kind of carried in, honestly, the postseason where we had some guys scuffling and tough time. Just these guys just won 2 games in Tampa, swung the bat extremely well, pitched extremely well, kind of rolled in with some momentum. I just didn't think we rolled in with a ton of momentum offensively. So they battled and they fought, and we just came up short. If whatever they take out of it, they take out of it. But I want them to, I'm glad they got the experience. I don't hate the outcome because these guys deserve a ton. They deserve all the credit in the world for the season they just had, and I hope people can recognize that.
I know it's near short term, but the 5 days off and hitting and timing, anything you learn or anything you second guess?
Well, I don't second guess how we handled it. I think we handled it appropriately, and I think that we did everything we could during those 5 days. We were pretty beat up at the end of the regular season, and so I felt like the guys needed a few days off. Like I said, I don't think we need 5, but we did need a few, and whether that affected us this series or not, I'm not going to speculate. But it's a long time off. That's the bottom line.
A very bright spot, though, Gunnar Henderson's effort in this, going 6 for 12, constantly battling, delivering. He certainly seemed ready for the moment. Just what does that mean to you?
It's going to be a bright spot in this league for a long time. He's going to be a special player, and he had a really nice series. And he's an ultra competitor and never gives in. Plays so hard, plays to win. He's going to be he's an all-star player.
Coming in, you mentioned Texas had been swinging the bats pretty well. Did you see anything in their lineup that you thought maybe you could exploit, or they're just hitting too well right now?
That's just a really good offense, and we knew we were going to have to kind of outscore them a little bit because we knew they were going to score runs, and it's a really balanced offense. They have speed, they have power, they have 2 guys up the middle that are all-star players that they did a great job of signing. Catcher switch hits. Like there's just it's a really balanced offensive club that scores a lot of runs and was second in the league in offense this year, and for a reason. So we knew that we were going to have to score runs. We scored a little bit the second game, but in the first and third game we had a tough time.
Amazing season that won't be forgotten by the fans of Baltimore.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.